for those of you that didn't get the chance to properly introduce myself to the one-man show today. We're waiting on you. First of all, I want to say I applaud you guys for coming out on Saturday, especially the first snow of the year, Saturday, because I looked outside, I was like, people might be missing me today. No, most of you were contacted and told that you'll be meeting with Tom. Tom has something come up family-wise, so I'm filling in for him. And I'm going to be going through, hi, how you doing? Good. You got a pen with you?
No.
No?
Can I just have two, please?
I need $1 deposit. Did you have a sheet for the And so, basically what you guys here for, and what I want you to understand is this is a little bit different. It's that way by design. And the reason why I say that is because what I do is not what you want to call typical. And as a result, I'm not looking for typical people. And I know most of you guys are used to going to an interview where you want to tell them how great you are at teamwork and you're a team player and you handle a task assigned to you, right? That sound familiar? Yeah, I'm not looking for that. What I'm looking for is somebody who's got an idea of what they want and based on their previous experience have not had that want satisfied and are finally sick and tired of getting a bunch of promises, or maybe you guys never experienced this. You know, if you do this, come early, stay late, take over and do part of my work, then we're gonna get you that promotion. Or we really think that you have a great opportunity here. Hello, how you doing? And then next thing you know, they're saying, it's out of my hands, I'm sorry, but we gotta let you go. Anybody ever had that happen? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, I just wanna make sure I'm talking to the right group of people. So I'm looking for the people that's tired of that. I'm looking for the people that's interested in being able to say, this is what I decided, this is the work I'm willing to put in, and now I can be able to say that I got exactly what I want because I put the work in to be able to get it, and I didn't have to wait for somebody to quit, die, retire, or get fired for me to move up and be able to take care of my family. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody who's wanting to be able to finally be in a position where somebody can show them what to do to take care of themselves, and will not only show them and tell them, but will actually roll their sleeves up and help them do it until they're good enough to be able to do it for themselves. Because 10 years ago, when I came in here, I had 3 friends with me. They weren't really friends, but I call them friends now because I look back in retrospect and it was the best thing that I could have had going for me. But those 3 individuals, I call them sick, tired, and frustrated. They came in here with me when I sat in the seat that you're sitting in, and the guy that some of you got talked to about, which is Tom Sharavelli, stood up here and said some of the things that I'm saying to you. And I was just dumb enough to believe it because I was sick, tired, and frustrated. And so as a result, it was what I call a perfect fit for the time being. Now, some of you might not be there, and that's okay. Others of you are there, but you're just not willing to pay the price yet. And that's all right as well. But I believe in certain things that come about at the right time because you're properly prepared and ready, and then you're willing to take the chance, which is called a leap of faith, to be able to just see if it's really real or if it's too good to be true. Anybody ever heard that before? Mm-hmm. Too good to be true? It's funny, and this is just my opinion. A lot of things that are too good to be true are, but other things, I believe you had an opportunity and the power to be able to turn it into something that's too good to be true, because now when I tell people my story, they don't believe me because they think it's, guess what? Yeah, too good to be true. So what we're gonna do is a little bit different. I need you to fill that out for me. For those of you that came in a little bit late, fill out that sheet, and when you have it filled out, just let me know, and I'll go around and pick them up. This is gonna be what's called an overview. And what I mean when I say that is I'm standing up here evaluating you guys based on your body language, nonverbal communication, and whether or not what I'm talking to you about resonates and clicks. In some cases, it probably won't. Some of you probably won't like my personality, probably won't like the way I think. That's okay, I'm all right with that. But what I won't do is I won't leave you in a gray area situation, meaning you're either gonna be hot or you're gonna be cold. Because I was raised that lukewarm is just no good, because from what I was taught, you get spit out. So I don't wanna be spit out. I wanna be either rolled with or not rolled with. Come see, come saw, half in between, not interested in that. The overall objective of what you guys are here for, in my opinion, is to figure out how to make some money. Anybody disagree with that? Anybody not okay with that? Okay, we with the right group. The other part of it is that you're here by choice, meaning nobody forced you to come, nobody made you come, you don't have any restrictions or requirements for being here. So therefore, my attitude is this: I'm gonna share some information with you. Your job is to dissect that information as best you can, disseminate it, and then be able to figure out whether or not it's worth your while to follow up and continue through with getting more information. My job is to be able to try to give you an overview of what I do, why I do it, how I do it, and then you see if you can find a place for you to be able to fit within it. That sound fair enough? Just to cover a couple of things. One of the reasons why I meet in a group is because I don't have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 7 hours to sit down with each of you individually. As well, what I do is pretty expansive. If you do have a phone, if you could, turn it on silent or turn it off or something, I appreciate it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna give you a little bit about my background. I gave most of you a sheet that tells you a little bit about me. So from that sheet, you can tell that I've been doing this since 2007. I did not go to my high school counselor and say I wanna grow up and get into the insurance business, I can promise you that. As well, 10 years ago when I got started in this business, I was a different kind of individual. What I mean when I say that is that I don't have a problem telling you that I was quite selfish. I was quite worried about my own agenda. I was quite not what you want to call, really to be honest, a nice person. I was kind of a jerk a little bit. And I guess life has a way of giving you certain things that'll soften you up. Like it gave me 2 little kids, 4 and 6 years old. And they really don't care about none of my hang-ups. They want what they want and they need what they need and they expect me to get it. So I had to grow up, basically. And I tell you that because I like working with people that get to know who you are more so than just the arm's length distance of I clock in at 8 and I clock out at 6 and I go home and that's it. I'm very much involved with the people's lives that I work with. Not to the point to where it's out of order, but at the same time, deep enough to where I know what they need to do and I know what I need to do to help them get to where they want to go. So we're partners. And I consider myself to be a senior partner. And anybody I'm working with is a junior partner. And from day one, you have a voice. But just because you have a voice doesn't mean I'm going to listen to what you have to say and do it. It just means that I'm going to listen. But as time goes by and your